All right. Okay, well, welcome to another edition of Just in Time, and in this one, well, you get to see what my time is all about. One of the things that I do is coaching a football team. Yes, I'm just under the rung of Pep Guardiola and Louis van Gaal. But yeah, so this is a Saturday morning. It's a practice game between my school team here, and no, look, keep talking. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. I doing my thing. Stop fudging. Right. Anyway, yes. Yeah, so we're playing against one of the boys' teams in the areas. Yeah, I like to kind of give them a little roughing up and that kind of thing. So we're here at King George V Park on mornings, on Saturday mornings. King George V has a lot of activities. You'll see the play park is across on that side. Kids having their football training and so much more going on. Lots of tennis as well going on to my left-hand side. But we're going to be focusing on football this morning. Now, if you look closely, right, this jersey, this t-shirt was bestowed to me by the powers that be. #1 coach, and that says something. That is bona fide. You can't get this nowhere else unless you earned it. So this is, I have earned this. And also, look at it there. See that? See that? Alright, where's it? Uncle Burton. I don't know where that come from. But apparently that means, like, in ancient days, right, when you had achieved a level of stardom and amazingness, right? Then they would bestow on you the title of Uncle Burton. That's I believe is the official story of that one. All right. So I'm gonna get there ready. We're gonna get our team strategy, right? Right. Are we pumped? All right. So let's get to it. But this is for serious though, right? Make sure we're looking to run into space and make sure you're passing into the, raise your head and pass. Raise your head and pass and passing into space. If we don't have goalkeepers in it, so that's great, right? So we're running defense today with Jambalaya and Jesse, right? 2 in defense, I need a third one in defense. You help on the defense, little one, right? So that's 3 in defense, middle, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 on top, right? So you're running 3, 3, 2. Right, you will hold in the middle of defense. Jesse, middle in defense. Right, central defender. You play right, you play left. Right, they're so paying attention. Gosh, this is my skipper here. This is Hafner. Right, Hafner. This is we're gonna have a special interview at halftime with Hafner. Right, that's the halftime show. Anyway, all right. So this is where we're looking at, right? Okay, guys. So you're running. Shucks, I want to right in the race at the ball. Yeah. All right. Jesse, and you like left or right? Left. Jambas, and use Bell. Run with Havana in middle. We got Kai on the left or right. We prefer right. Kai, Britt, and 2 y'all in front. Yeah. Somebody to the right. You want. Shima, I still know my team. Shima, and you is Carissa. Eve. Right. I was joking, alright? I know it's Eve. I like Eve. Eve is nice. Alright, good. Right, so this is what you're doing. Now, make sure you hold the structure. Sure you all, when the ball is pushing up, make sure you push up. You all always have to be looking for the ball from them. Put yourself in positions to get the ball from them. Play wide, Kai. Make sure you pull it wide, but you pull it wide, so when Jambas get the ball, when Bella gets the ball, you are looking to push it up to them. Yeah? Don't just boom kick. Raise your head and pass. Raise your head and pass. Look for these spaces and listen to my big mouth. Make sure you push and you're going on. Yeah? When you get up in front there, you all know what to do. When you get shooting from you, the midfielders and the forwards, make sure you all take shots at the goal. Give them something to think about. Yeah? Alright. Go team. Let's give them the chant that we always give at every game. Right? Which is the chant is go. Come, there you go. Ready? On 4. We're going. Mr. Duki is awesome. 3, 4. Mr. Duki is awesome! Yeah, that's it. All right, now first of all, what we could see, at least from the earlier exchanges, is that everybody's lame. Everybody's pretty much lame, and that's what you get with kids football. Everybody's lame until they kind of grow up and become adults, and then they become less lame. Nah, they're good. They're good. In fact, they're actually much better now than they used to be. So this is actually an improvement. There were times when they were running in the wrong direction and whatnot. Now they know which direction to run. So I'm very proud of that, and they're actually making passes. So I'm very pleased about that. Tackle, tackle. That was all coaching prowess right there, right? The V and the X, right? There's a new player bring on the X and the fly sides, right? Came in to do the point blank, you know, semi dismemberment. You know, they played it to perfection. It was great. So the first goal was offside. There goes to be leading 1-0. That's how it goes. Yeah. I refer to you. You know, 100 years ago, right? I'm actually seeing some good performances from Kai. Kai is getting the ball, racing ahead, and she's actually getting back to defense. She's the only midfielder who's getting back to defense. A midfielder's job is to be able to push forward and offer support to the forwards and be able to drop back and offer support to the defense. Yes, you have a lot of running to do. That's why you have to know how to run. You have to know when to run. Jesse, I want this entire area here, you have to be able to control everything inside it. Tell Janaya when to tackle, tell Bella when to tackle, you drop back, but you have to be figuring anytime the ball comes inside, your presence has to be felt. Havana, you are playing more up here. Everything in the middle here is empty. You only up here and then you're walking back home, man. The ball is here, they're taking the throw from here, and they're coming in here, and you up here. How the ball can be coming in here, and you are the midfielder here? You always have to be behind the ball when it's in this half. So if the ball is in this half, you have to be here in the half here, right? Shemaya, I want you pulling wide, pull wide, so that Kai has an option wide. When Kai gets the ball and you inside here behind somebody, she has no option to pass here. You have to pull wide and get a ball, and then there's acres of space for you to run here afterward. Acres of space, and you could outrun plenty of them. You could actually outrun them. If you get a ball, you go, holy ball now, boy. Yeah. Right. Next, same thing. The same thing that I want Shemaya to be doing there. Eve, you're doing the same thing. You are becoming wide. Pull wide. If you pull wide, there's acres of space. So all this is acres of space. If you pull wide, then Brittany can make an easy pass to you. If you're in the middle there, then everything becomes jumbled up, and then there's nothing that you could get. You're always fighting for the ball here, right? Havana, and when you get your ball, I want you to be looking to see who it is. You have Shemaya wide, you have you wide. But when you get the ball, there's a whole big path here that's free, and you run straight towards goal, and the goal is right here, and you run straight towards and reach here, you're passing it wide here, and poor Eve running all and the whole goal open, and we seeing you go just shoot. We gun shy today. We gun shy. I want to see making a shot. Huh? Here's what's going on. When we had a 4-on-1 just now, right? We had Shemaya, we had John T was here, and Havana just stood down here. I want you pushing here, so he just crosses. That one fella here, he's gonna go to John T. He just crosses. He just come and tap you. Remember we did that? We did that. You just draw the defender in, knock out, and you have the whole thing open here. Yeah? Score is 4-2. Yeah. Right? So, you know, we're experiencing some challenges, but I think we could come back in the second half, right? I think the man of the match for the first half was Kai, right? Kai has been working very hard. Brittany started off very brightly and then faded a little bit midway through the first half, right? And everybody's been doing bits and pieces, but we're going to try to get everybody doing what they're supposed to do based on this comprehensive plan. This is a stay one place, not plan. Even the plan want to run away from the plan. Yeah, that's the plan. I have one more plan that I think would work. I'll reveal that a little bit later on, about 10 minutes into the second half. Let's see how that goes. All right, let's go and destroy this team. All right. I have what I believe is going to be the best football plan that has ever been created. Let me see. All right, so yeah, and I think if the girls could play this one, I think they will be unstoppable. Right? Right, and she comes here, and she comes here, and then goal. Goal. I think that is what it is. All right. Are you ready for the great reveal? Wait. Yeah. Wow, the breeze is very strong. All right. That's the plan there. I think, especially if they come down on this side here. I think you see this part right here? Yeah. Yeah, right down here. Right down there. Wow, I think that is it. I think Jose Mourinho is going to be looking to get me on his technical staff after he sees this one. All right, so I'm going to go out there, reveal it to the girls, and let's see if we could get something going here. All right, well, I'm here with one of the smaller members of the team, right? Played under 15 football last year, Kai Marie Simpson. Kai Marie Simpson. And last year, now I'll bust some of her files. Last year, she was lazy in a tail. All right, she ran in the first 15 minutes. This was the stance Kai would take. 50. So. But this year she has transformed herself and she's now running, and she still plays midfield, but she runs forward and come back. So what have you done within the last year to up that?
I've been training harder and trying to build my fitness so that I could improve, help the team improve and those kind of stuff.
So how you increasing your fitness?
By, well, starting to train more. Well, I started a new club, Queen's Park, and well, they're helping me train and those kind of stuff.
Okay. Now, you have a favorite footballer?
Neymar.
Neymar, why?
Because, well, he's ripped through everybody and he's the smallest and he's just like me, he's fall long if you get one touch and thing like that.
So how did you feel about him getting ejected from the Copa America?
I get real vexed because, but that's his business. If he wants to kick somebody, doesn't.
He's a big man.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to, how high do you want to go with football?
I wanted to get a scholarship to go away, but my parents want me to go away. I don't know why, but yeah, I want to get a scholarship.
Okay, so you want to play at the highest level. You think you want to make it a Trinidad and Tobago team one day?
Yeah, I want to play for the women's league, well, the women's football for Trinidad and Tobago.
All right, so there you have it, Kai. Be on the lookout for her. She might be small, but they say small things, well, good things come in small packages. So look out for Kai Marie Simpson. One of the things that makes kids football, especially girls football, thrive is the investment from the parents to make sure that the kids get there to the training on time, that they have all the various gears necessary, that they go to the various practice matches, etc. So parents play a big role in making sure that the football comes up. I'm here with one of the parents of the girls. This is Alana Ramdeen.
Hi.
Yes. Tell me something. Girls football is, people find that it's flipsy flopsy. It's just girls running around being girls and that kind of stuff. But you have pushed your daughter to be into football. Why?
Well, I didn't push her, to tell the truth. We are a family who are involved in sports on the whole, and she's grown up being involved in not just football but cricket and all things sports. And she, I don't know, maybe she takes after me, but she seems to prefer football to the cricket, to watch it, to play it. Growing up in a community with a lot of other kids her age, boys, she's learned to play football, not with girls, but with boys, right? So she doesn't think that being a girl should stop her from playing football. So I think it's a plus for girls to be able to assert themselves in sports.
Now, the other thing about it is that a lot of parents, they feel not so much insecure, but they feel as if getting into sports will take away from their lessons, from their schoolwork, and it will affect them. It will distract them. What would you say to parents like that who have that fear?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Sports teaches you discipline. It teaches you commitment. It teaches you to have drive. You want something to work hard for it. Just like in schoolwork. And Havana, that's my daughter who plays football for Holy Name. She has been doing very well in her work apart from sports. And I think it helps them as well as a stress reliever. Putting work aside and having an outlet to get rid of all of that tension is always a plus. Not even for kids, for adults alike. Sports, get involved in it. It's good for you too.
Now, as a coach, sometimes you're watching them playing and you're seeing them, and the ball is coming bouncing like that. Just it, trap it, shoot. Like you want to almost go and do it for them, and I get. Sometimes I get so frustrated. Do you, as a parent, see that and you just feel like you could do better? Do you feel that level of like you want to be in there and make them do better?
Absolutely. Absolutely, because like I said, I love football. So you can't help it as a fan. When you see football, you want to get in there. You're a sideline coach. I have the loudest mouth on most fields that my kids play on. You can ask coach.
Yeah, so there you have it, one of the devoted parents here at the King George V Park, taking in all the action and activities that is going on, and getting involved. All her kids actually play football, from the biggest one to the littlest one. I understand it's like about what? It's about like 2 years old. It was a good little workout, good little Saturday morning workout. We have a lot to do before the new season begins, which is in late September, October. So lots of stuff to go through, but there was some signs of improvement and some level of encouragement in what we saw today. So hopefully we can remedy the poor areas so that they become strong areas by the time the season begins. A coach's job is always stressful, right? I mean, you ask any one of those, any one of my colleagues, like Van Gaal and Arsene Wenger, me and Arsene go way back, way back. Me and Arsene. One time Arsene had come, right, it was that time when me and he, anyway, too long a story, I can't tell you that one. But anyway, we're gonna head back out, do a little post-mortem on things, and head out. But this show was really being able to show that girls football, kids football, very much vibrant all over the country. Very much here at King George V Park as well. And this show is in dedication to all the coaches who are giving of their time and their energy and getting grayer by the second, bolder by the minute, and but really look to give back to the community. So I am your brethren in stress, and we will do this together. We will try to do our best, or we'll do our best to try to make these youngsters become better footballers. All right, Well, consider this a bonus here on Just in Time. I was doing another shoot and realized that I could squeeze this one in where it's the Trinidad and Tobago Ultimate Frisbee competition. That's what's going on here behind me, and we're here at the Defense Force grounds in Chaguaramas, and so the competition is actually going on right behind me. 4 teams are involved in round robin competition right now, and I'm here with Gail Miller. She's one of the members of the Trinidad and Tobago Ultimate Frisbee Association League.
Well said. Association, yeah.
Right, that. So I have like a very vague idea as to what's going on out there. It looks, you know, part American football, part just kind of like playing with the dog. But what Gail is going to do, she's going to help us understand a little bit of what's going on. So my cameraman's going to focus on what's going on there, and we're going to be commentating. All right, Gail, let's take it away. So yeah.
Green right now has the disc. They've just thrown into the end zone, and the pass has not been complete. So there'll be a turnover where red picks up the disc, has possession. Red players are moving towards the disc. Boom.
Right, so now you have to catch it.
And you have to catch it. Oh, so, and if you miss it, and it's out of bounds. So now there's a turnover.
So the green frisbee now.
Green's disc, yeah.
Right. Oh, you'll call it disc?
We call it a disc. And now green has possession. Right. They're running towards
You can't move once you have the disc in your hand.
That's correct. You have to pass it. So incomplete pass, turnover, red takes it. It's mostly a man-on-man defensive system.
Right.
Oh, we've just had an equipment tie the shoelace, and we're back in play.
Right. Now the aim of the game is to get it into the other people's end zone.
And there it is. So that is a point because the red team has caught it in the end zone.
In the end zone. So now they switch.
And so now they switch ends, and the disc gets thrown from red over to green, and they go on the attack.
Now, how many points, or is it like a time limit or something?
Good question. So we're playing 45-minute games today, except for the final, which will be, I think, game to 15 points. So the first team to get 15 wins. Okay. So there are different ways that you can play, either the points or with a time. That's right. Yeah.
All right. So so they have a brief thing about it. Now, do we have this there, right? Okay. So now we know a little bit about the rules. So it's 6 players per team. Am I?
It can be 6. Today we're playing 6-on-6.
Okay.
I think normally it's 7-on-7, but we've opted just to go with 6-on-6 so we could have subs.
Right. And it is 6-on-6. Throw the frisbee from one person to the next. Don't run with the frisbee and get into the other person's end zone while completing all passes.
That's correct.
And anytime you don't complete a pass, it's a turnover.
Yes.
And that's about the size of the game?
That's it. And it's a lot of running, and so it's a lot of good exercise.
Right. So now we know the rules of the game. Let's quickly delve into a little bit of the mechanics of the game. So this here is all you need, and about 8 cones.
About 8 cones just to mark an end zone, and it's as easy as that.
And that's it. Wow, that's almost as easy as football. The other thing is how you actually throw the disc. No, I can take it. Now you go there.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I'm ready. Now that is one way you could throw it.
There really are 2 standard throws. Right. One is a backhand, which you probably played on the beach.
Right. So I can do that one. You go there. Wait. Okay. Let's see. Ta-da-ta-ta. Okay, I can do better than that. Sure. I can do better than that. Right. It's because you're so close. Yeah. It's good. Right. See ya. Yeah. Right. Good. The one that I want to learn, I see guys doing this one. I find that one looks so cool. Like you could do something like boom, like you know.
That one's called a flick.
Yeah, flick. All right, just tell me what you're gonna be doing, and then you'll know.
Okay, perfect. So the flick is all about the grip, and so you grip underneath the disc with 2 fingers, and really when you release, it's a wrist action.
Okay. All right, so flick it to me now. Yeah. Ooh, all right. So it's here and whoa. Okay. That. Okay. I meant to do that. I meant to do that. Like, you know, she looked like she needed warming up, and I wanted to like learn the stretch and a little bit more. That's what it was. All right, let's do it again. Right. Okay. Is my finger correct? Yeah. Oh. It's out of. My first flick. That was a good flick throw. Wow. I'm getting, so I have the backhand and I can flick. Backhanding and flicking. Oh man, this is great. So now I am a complete frisbee player. Frisbee player. Oh, sorry, disc. You call it disc or ultimate frisbee person?
Ultimate player.
Ultimate player. Ultimate. I could go like UFC and ultimate. Well, that's fighting. Anyway, but so this tournament it runs for the entire day. Or was the format of the competition?
So we started playing at about 10:30 this morning, and then 3 round-robin games, 45 minutes each. We'll have a little break before the final, which will probably go in, I don't know, half an hour.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And so the 4 teams here, what are their names? They have names and stuff like that?
Oh, each team has made up their own name. Yeah. So I'm on the red team, and we're the Bloody Snipers.
The Bloody Snipers. Okay, well, I'm here with the tournament director of the Ultimate Frisbee competition that we're watching today, Jamie Shearer.
Yeah.
Jamie Shearer. Well, you know, tough luck on that one. What was the final score?
12-6.
12-6?
Something, yeah.
Okay.
More to less.
More to less, so tough luck on that. But so where are you all on the standings right now?
Probably third. Depends on how that game goes. Okay. But yeah, second or third.
All right, good. Well, we kind of got a crash course in the rules of the game, right, from Gail.
Yeah.
And she gave us some tips as to how to throw the stuff as well. I learned the flick.
Oh, good.
Right, that kind of stuff.
That's
and yeah. And I learned, I had a harder time learning the names of the various teams. So anyway, but it seems like a lot of fun.
So it's Moordenach is green.
Right.
That means killers in Flemish.
Right.
Cyclones, Gunnar, and I don't know what that team is called.
I think they call them, what did they call it? I forgot what they call them in the first one. Anyway, but the thing is, where do all the people come out to play from? Where do you find people, ultimate frisbee players?
Everywhere. It's mostly Trinis, but there are a handful of us expats that have played frisbee around the world and have come and played. But yeah.
You're from where?
I'm originally from Washington State.
That's where I played my first ultimate frisbee game.
Excellent.
I went up there to play, well, for a youth corps, played the game, came back down and played it in University of the West Indies down here.
Nice. You should play more. Come out.
I should try. Yes.
So people come from everywhere. On Thursday we had 28 people, and I think 13 of them were brand new.
Yeah, so that's your bonus there, the ultimate frisbee competition down here. Like I said, used to play, but I don't want to kind of, get in there and make some of these people feel small, I'll go and just kind of like do my thing on the side. I think these people look really good, and I want to go out there and shame myself. But if you want to check it out, that's something you can check out. Trinidad and Tobago is full of all these kinds of, different things I love about. And you go to the Savannah, to Nelson Mandela Park, or even down to Skinner Park, and you can see all kind of different things going on. Trinidad and Tobago, full of so many, a wide variety of activities, is something you could just get out there and try it yourself. Wise man say, if ever you decide to become a girls football coach, then make sure you hold on, I forgot what I was going to say. A football coach of girls team, because okay, hold on, no. Right. All right, now consider this a bonus, right? I was doing another shoot and then realized, hey, look,
It was good.
Like seriously.
Ow.
But no, I supposed to be left first. Sorry, left first. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, left.